Hello, good afternoon, everyday people. I don't know, I'm just so used to coming online without makeup. I'm really getting used to my made up face. I'm okay, but I'm not selling anything about beauty, so I don't really have to look too perfect to give this talk. It's been coming on strongly. I just keep having the urge to talk about this topic, nurturing. Nurturing, to nurture. To nurture simply means to take care of, to groom, to tend to something, to give something care, to be a caregiver. You know, um, when you nurture something, you want to grow it. You want to grow it, and most of the time, when you nurture something, you have an aim, you have a plan for the thing. There's something you want to come out of the grooming you are giving to that thing you're nurturing. And you want to see that come to be. So you put all your time, your care, your attention, you put details, you become intentional about nurturing that thing. You could nurture many things. You could nurture an idea, and when you're nurturing an idea, it looks like you're pregnant, for a baby, just like when you're pregnant for a baby, you're nurturing the thoughts of having a child, and then you get pregnant. That's the same thing about nurturing an idea. At that time, you're pregnant with the plans, you're pregnant with the vision, you're pregnant with the dream, and then you put to bed. When you put to bed, you deliver your baby, you get the business working, you get the idea in, you put in action and get the idea started, maybe into a business, a service provision or something. The next problem comes up. The nurturing just started. You've got to take care of that baby, that child you've given birth to. The child has got to become a baby, a toddler, a young adult, a teenager, a young adult, and then until adulthood. Even at adult stage, we find ourselves as parents still nurturing our babies. And that's the same thing for everything you nurture. You put them through the process. What got me thinking about this topic was that for a long time, I've not had to nurture anything. I'm one of those that started having my children at a very young age. At a very young age, when I was supposed to be nurtured, I already had a baby and I had to nurture this baby. So it dawned on me at that early time in life that the success of this baby's life, what this baby becomes, depends on me as a young adult, what I do, how hard I work to, take care of the needs of this baby. And so I found myself at a very young age nurturing babies. I got married young. So already at this time, I have nurtured all my kids. They're mostly out of the house. The last one is more than 18. They're all out of home. And so I find that I don't have anything to nurture anymore and at home. And so I have really not been in that nurturing business for a while. Same with my job. I've worked from 1996 as in my profession, and so I've grown in this profession. For now, I'm still on it. I've not gotten to the peak. I'm still learning. I'm still going, but at least I'm not nurturing. I'm not a startup. So the challenge of nurturing an idea of bringing something to birth has not really come up until recently. And that's why I'm talking about it now. It just came on strongly recently that I got a challenge about nurturing something. And, that challenge came 2 months ago when I was just a week to turning 50 years old. My senior sister in the United States sent me a link. She started an online business, and she wanted me to join the business. and I saw what she was doing, and I was impressed. And I just sent out a teaser on my Facebook wall asking that I wanted to start a page. And immediately my cousin Mary from Ibaz, I want to thank you for the encouragement. My cousin Mary called me immediately. She saw that and said, "Yes, Auntie, you're now, right now, doing what you were created to do. I've always thought of it why you've not started a page. You write so well, your wall is very entertaining. Just do this." And she started asking me, "What would you like to make your page to be about?" And I thought of two things immediately that I've always wanted to, pass on to the public. And I said, well, one of it will be I would like my page to hint to be around professionals, because I've been in the professional sector, the financial sector all of my life. I've been a professional, and I noticed that we professionals, we don't let down our guard, we don't like to relax. We call ourselves for parties and we just sit and we don't dance, we don't chat it all up. So I just needed a wall, a page that could address that, get professionals together, get them to relax, while we also share what we have to the world, share our business, knowledge, our capabilities, our promote what we do to the world. And also I thought I'd want my page to sell what I do naturally, and that's event planning. Please permit me to have the bragging right here. I know that every event I have ever put up has always turned out different. And people always tell me, "How did you do this? How did you do that?" And I know how to put the different caterers, decorators together and just bring something unique out of it. So I thought, okay, let me just sell these two things on my page. Let me make these two things come to bear on my page: professionalism, relaxation, and events, event planning, event execution, and maybe calling me to come hype your event for you, the page to come hype your event for you. And so I told her this, and we came up with the name Everyday Living, and that's a page. And we also had a sister group, Everyday People, Everyday Events for Everyday People. This page and this group has been 2 months, and that brought me to the topic of nurturing. At this point, I just set up this page, and it never occurred to me that I needed to nurture this page. I put it up, and in 1 week, we just had about start to it. Yeah, it was exciting. Some people came on. 2 weeks, we were like about 20 people, 30 people on the page. And then my cousin Mary from Ibaz threw another tease, and I said, she's a business coach. And I said, "Mary, I'd like you to come on my page and, coach the professionals or give us a startup talk. The professionals I will put together, the people that will come together there." And she gave me a tease and said, "Auntie, you would have to grow your group to 100 members before I can talk to your group." And that was my challenge. And I said, okay. And trust me, within 1 month, through nurturing, through care, I work from morning till evening. Sometimes I get home from 6, 7. So sometimes it is around 12, 1 in the night when I've slept a bit that I wake up and begin to look for contents of interest that will push out the vision I have for the page, that will make anybody come to my page and understand, or my group, and understand my vision or what we're driving. I try to throw these contents in, and I found out that I need to nurture this page. If this page is ever going to get out there to the world, if this page is ever going to pass the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 likes limits to the 10,000 likes and up there, that will get recognition, we need to nurture this page. And I found that most of the times in life, we do not succeed because we've not understood the principles of nurturing. We've got to nurture our children. We've got to be intentional about it. If we want them to be successful in life, we've got to nurture our business ideas. We've got to put them into being. And when they come into being, we've got to keep nurturing them until we get them to where we want them to be. We've got to have a plan. We've got to know where we are headed while we're nurturing. And let me shock you a bit. You can also nurture your spiritual life. If you are born again, you're filled with the Holy Spirit at that time. You're excited. You find yourself being excited about the things of God. But as you go on, the noise of the world comes in, and you find that your spiritual life is dimming. You have to make conscious effort to continue to nurture the spirit in you, so that you can continue to grow as a Christian. So that is it about nurturing. I don't want to bore you too much today, so I'd like to stop here, but I promise you that I've not exhausted this topic. I'll come back some other time, and maybe with one or two more people coming on with me, so that we talk more on this topic of nurturing. It's a party Saturday, you know. I'm still expecting my professionals, my friends, my fans, my members of my group to drop pictures, videos of what they did today. Did you go out on an outing? Drop it there, the video, the pics, the clothes you wore, what you ate. Let's just catch one. Drop some music, chance to eat, drop it on the page. Let's catch some fun while we're learning and growing ourselves. Love you all. Bye.